The fourth decision has come to a close. LeBron James is joining the Philadelphia 76ers. Shams reported it. LeBron said it. It's done. This kind of caught me off guard. I mean, we knew Philly was one of his final four destinations for the past 2 or so weeks, right? It was them, it was Miami, Cleveland, and Minnesota, because the Warriors have been kind of eliminated for whatever reason. But Philly is scary, very scary. And I say this as a Raptors fan. Even before the LeBron trade, I thought they had the best offseason by far. They got Jaylen Brown for scraps, a washed Paul George, and a couple firsts that ultimately probably won't mean too much. And then they also had signed Dean Wade, which I thought was the most underrated signing of the offseason. And then they got Anthony Simons as a dynamic sixth man off the bench to, replace the scoring holes left by guys like Quentin Grimes and Jared McCain. And now they added LeBron. We're looking at a starting lineup of Maxey, Edgecombe, LeBron, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. That's scary. LeBron kind of solves what may have been like the last few holes that the team had, which was, a primary playmaker to work with all these big stars and big scoring guys. And now they add one of the best playmakers of all time in LeBron James to help Maxey, to help Embiid. Just move the ball around. There is one ball at the end of the day when you have 5 great players. That can be tough, but you have really good playmakers now to make it work. And I guess the other question is defense, but they should be okay. But yeah, I'm very surprised Cleveland missed out, because Cleveland just seemed like the storybook ending. He goes back home for the past maybe 1 or 2 years. He signed a 2-year deal here, but who knows if he's going to play the whole thing out. Cleveland just made sense as the final chapter. He could go win a chip. He could go back home. That team is pretty well built, especially since, their only hole is the 3, which would be LeBron. And so to go to Philly is interesting. What does it mean for his legacy? Picking up another new team at the end of his career and going ring chasing? Well, he's played 23 seasons already. I think we can put a lot of questions about his legacy to the side for now. But yeah, let's look at LeBron's statement about picking Philly. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I need to look at myself, decide if I still love this game, still truly love this game, have more to give. The last few weeks have been really special, and I've been able to have no clue what to do and take real time and just think. I had an incredible few months for all the people I love trying to figure it all out. It's my last decision, not going for the money, not going for family. Not going for money, not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? Want to sacrifice, want to work, want to grind, want to compete, win, have the chance, the feeling of winning another championship. Believe that I can make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA, Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home. This is crazy. He actually went to a new team. Outside of play, what does LeBron in Philly look like? We're talking about LeBron putting on a new jersey once again. The first few games are going to definitely feel weird seeing LeBron in that Philadelphia 76ers jersey, especially if it's the ugly white ones. Shams knew what jersey to put him in because this is the best 76ers jersey right now. It has the most aura, but their current ones are kind of lame, so they should rebrand and make it look cool. Yeah, I think the team that we have to talk about is Cleveland, though. Out of all the losers, I think Cleveland is the one that now has the biggest question mark, because it felt like LeBron was just the last missing piece. James Harden has just been sitting in free agency waiting for LeBron to sign. And then there was this report that said, LeBron wanted Cleveland to get Kyrie in order for him to join, but Mavs and Masai Ujiri, they said no. And yeah, they're kind of a team now in the hole. They're very much stuck with this roster. I mean, they could let James Harden go or move him in a sign and trade of sorts, but I mean, they just re-signed Donovan Mitchell. He's going to get paid like $70 or $71 million a year soon, which is ridiculous. Evan Mobley's already got his super max. And then you guys, like Jarrett Allen still. So I think this is a team that, there's going to be a lot of question marks, but hey, analytically, they might still do well. Remember this whiteboard that I think one of the big highlights for Cleveland was the fact that it says no Garland. LeBron, we know, has always been a big Darius Garland fan, and I guess maybe that has played a part in him not wanting to play there. Both, no Kyrie and no Darius Garland. So yeah, maybe he does have it out for James Harden. His fit on the Heat was always kind of gross. I mean, we saw at the Miami Heat, there was an accidental leak or whatever of a LeBron James press conference. Did that have anything to do with it? I doubt it. You know, there was also some Warriors buzz about teaming up with AD and stuff. The Warriors are probably screwed now because now they're just going to pay Draymond Green a bunch of money, apparently. Or even the Warriors, you know, Steve Kerr joking that they already signed him. ESPN put out a video thingy that said, like, Steph Curry and LeBron had made a decision together. But it's all just smoke. Or worse, it was potentially, you know, trying to influence Polymarket and Kalshi, terrible companies, to help an intern make some more money, though, or something. But yeah, LeBron on the Sixers now is probably going to make them the biggest threat in the East. As a Raptors fan, yeah, it makes you nervous, but hey, we got Kawhi, right? As long as Adam Silver clutches up. But Kawhi beat the 19 Sixers, and the 19 Sixers were pretty good, right? I mean, they had prime Ben Simmons, and you know what Colin Cowherd said? We don't need you, LeBron. We got Ben Simmons. But now I guess the Sixers decided we don't need you, Ben Simmons. We got LeBron. This puts the Sixers in another tier up in the contention tier. They were already going to be very good contenders, but now they're in that true, I think, tier with guys like OKC and the Spurs. I've seen people repost, you know, should we fast forward to the finals already? Where it was the Nets and the Lakers. You know, they're saying it should be the Sixers now and the Spurs or Thunder. But overall, we can definitely say the East leveled up. You know, LeBron to the Sixers. Giannis to the Heat. The Knicks. Kawhi to the Raptors. The Celtics are still the Celtics. You know, they got Hugo Gonzalez. Sixers fans are understandably hyped. Their governor just declared that it's like statewide National LeBron Signing Day. It's funny to look back at the Jared McCain trade now. At the time, everyone knew the Sixers got fleeced, right? Jared McCain balled out in the playoffs especially, and ultimately it cost Daryl Morey his job. But did that trade save the Sixers in a way? Their new GM, you know, he brought in Dean Wade. He pulls off the trade for Jaylen Brown. Now he lands LeBron. Everything that's happened since that trade has kind of worked out in a weird way. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this signing, whether it's going to work, whether it's not. And, you know, I'll see you when the Mario Hezonja sweepstakes end.